Hello boys and girls, welcome to Story Time. I'm Miss Susan and I'm glad you've joined me for some summer reading fun. Today I'm going to start out by reading Buster by Denise Fleming. She's also the illustrator and I'll be reading it with permission from Macmillan Publishing Company. Buster was a happy dog. He had everything he could ever want. He had dishes with his name painted on them in curvy letters, a large grassy yard with a tall oak tree to nap under, a sand pit for taking dirt baths. There he is, wallowing in the dirt, and an in-and-out flap on the back door, a basket full of toys, a radio turned to his favorite station, and Brown Shoes, who took Buster to the park whenever Buster asked. Here he's got the leash in his mouth. I think he's letting Brown Shoes know he wants to go somewhere. Buster was a happy dog until Brown Shoes brought home the big box. Buster stared at the big box. He hoped there were juicy steaks or fancy French cheeses or spicy sausages in the big box. But there were no steaks, no cheeses, no sausages in the box. There was just a bag of sand, a large flat pan, 2 small dishes, and a cat named Betty. Buster was not happy. Buster was afraid of cats. Betty jumped down off the table. She began to purr and twist and turn around Buster's legs. Buster was terrified. He was afraid to move. If I ignore her, thought Buster, maybe she'll go away. Betty did everything to attract Buster's attention. She slept in Buster's dishes with the curvy letters. Buster ignored her. She ran up and down and around Buster's tree. Buster ignored her. She dug in Buster's sand pit. Buster ignored her. She ran in and out and in and out the in-and-out flap. Buster ignored her. She hid Buster's toys. Buster ignored her. Then she changed the station on Buster's radio. That was too much for Buster. Buster slipped under the fence. He ran down the block over 5 streets and around 2 corners until he came to a park. Not his usual park, but a fine park with tall trees and bubbling fountains and a tub of flowers, large grassy patches, and not a cat in sight. No Betty, thought Buster as he drank from the fountain. No Betty, thought Buster as he rolled in the sand. No Betty, thought Buster as he listened to his favorite radio station right here on somebody else's radio. No Betty, thought Buster, as he fell asleep in the shade of a tall tree. Buster woke up and he was hungry. He was lonely too. Soon it would be dark. Buster was ready to go home. He looked up the street. He looked down the street. Nothing looked familiar. Buster circled the park to the left. He circled the park to the right. Buster had no idea which direction was home. Buster was lost. Buster asked the yellow dog if he knew which way was home. He asked the tiny black dog if she knew which way was home. He asked the man sweeping the walks if he knew which way was home. No one in the park had any idea where Buster lived. Buster sat very still and tried to remember the route he had taken to the park. But he'd been so busy trying to get away from Betty that he hadn't paid any attention. All Buster could think about was how he would never see his home, his dishes, his sand pit, his toys, his tree, or brown shoes again. What would he do? Where would he go? Just then, a pigeon circled Buster. It landed close to Buster's ear. "Coo-coo-coo," said Pigeon, looking up. Buster looked up, way up. In the top of a tall, tall tree several streets over, Buster saw a waving ball of white fur. Any idea what that white fur might be? The tree looked very familiar. The waving ball of fur looked very familiar. It was Betty! And there she is, way up in the top of that tree. I don't know if you can see that tiny little ball of white fur. Buster ran out of the park, around 2 corners, over 5 streets, turned left, and ran up the block, all the time keeping an eye on Betty. Buster slipped under the fence. Betty ran down the tree and over to Buster. Betty began to purr and twist and turn around Buster's legs. Buster was a happy dog. He had everything he could ever want and more. So now he's learned to appreciate his new friend Betty. I've got my Buster puppet right here. Maybe Buster will sing the ABCs with us. And I've got another kitty cat, not White Betty, but maybe this is Betty's sister. How about, I think this could be Bonnie. Are you Bonnie? Oh, good. So we've got Bonnie, who's white and kind of a rusty brown. But Buster and Bonnie can sing the ABC song with us. And maybe you could join in with us. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we've sung our ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Thank you. All right, let's put Buster and Bonnie over there. And let's do our colors. If you don't know what color you're wearing today, maybe ask someone to help you figure that out. Mom or dad or a big brother or sister could look and tell you if you don't know. But if you're wearing red, that's the first color we're going to start out with. And we're going to sing our color song to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. And it goes like this. If you're wearing red today, red today, red today. If you're wearing red today, pat your head. And the next color is blue. If you're wearing blue today, blue today, blue today. If you're wearing blue today, rub your tummy. If you're wearing yellow today, yellow today, yellow today. If you're wearing yellow today, shake your shoulders. If you're wearing green today, green today, green today. If you're wearing green today, pat your knees. And the next one is purple. Oops. There's purple. If you're wearing purple today, purple today, purple today. If you're wearing purple today, wave hello. Now we've got black. If you're wearing black today, black today, black today. If you're wearing black today, wiggle your ear. If you're wearing white today, white today, white today. If you're wearing white today, stamp your feet. roll your hands. There you go. You know your colors. Let's get our little friends back here again, Bonnie and Buster, and let them sing Hey Diddle Diddle with us. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. And let's do I'm a Little Teapot. All right, can you get out your handle and your spout? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. And can you do one more with me? Let's do peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot, 9 days old. Thank you so much for joining me today for story time. I hope I see you at the library soon. So long.